Can I ask you a question? Are you spending a small fortune, trying to reverse your hair thinning nightmare, by purchasing special shampoos, creams, and oils? Do you want to know the truth? You're probably doing more harm than good. Why? Because treating your hair from the outside is letting the real cause of your thinning, shedding, and breakages continue indefinitely. The real cause is a small group of cells in your hair follicle that pinch off the oxygen and nutrient supply to your strands of hair. The more time goes on, the more pinched these cells get. And the worse your hair nightmare becomes. But don't worry, whether you're 25 or 65, there's still time to unpinch the flow of critical nutrients to your hair. Because today I would like to introduce you to the Divine Locks method for rejuvenating your hair. The Divine Locks method will renew the flow of vital nutrients to your hair, revitalizing the thick, stunning hair of your 20s. So if you're ready to halt the incessant shedding, if you're ready to finally look in the mirror and be overjoyed with what you see, and if you're ready to walk down the street with your hair glowing, then the Divine Locks method is for you. The Divine Locks method is based on a paper from Harvard Medical School that focus on the dermal papillae. The cells sit at the base of the hair follicle and deliver important nutrients to your hair. The Harvard study found that these cells are responsible for the health of your hair and also revealed that the dermal papilla are responsible for hair loss, thinning, and virtually every other hair issue. You see, as we get older, the dermal papilla fold over and get pinched, dramatically reducing the flow of nutrients your hair needs to thrive. Without a steady stream of nutrients reaching our hair, each strand gets more brittle, wispier, and sheds more. This explains why our hair is strong and beautiful when we're young. Then as we age, and the dermal papilla get pinched, reducing the flow of nutrients to our hair, we notice the bald spots, thinner strands, and a generally unhealthier head of hair. Studies also show your number of dermal papilla cells have as you age, which explains why it's virtually impossible to fix your hair from the outside, no matter how many oils, creams, or lotions you rub into your hair. Even after the 2014 Harvard study, doctors did not know much more about the dermal papillae cells. That's where we introduce a cosmetologist called Kayla Rochin. Kayla has spent her life researching and finding solutions for hair troubles. Kayla took it upon herself to find a safe and easy way to unpinch the cells. It took years of trial and error. In fact, she started to think the only answer may be surgery, or steroids. But she never gave up. She knew millions of women were desperate to restore the flow of nutrients and regain the beautiful hair of our youth. So Kayla Rochin continued her work, until she uncovered an obscure group of natural herbs. She says they make up less than 0.005% of all plants in the world. Even from this small group, only one looked promising enough to unpinch the dermal papilla cells. It's what she now calls her Divine Locks super nutrient. And since her discovery, she's been using it in her own dermatological clinic, and has seen amazing results, which made possible because Kayla Rochin found an unusual study involving this super nutrient and the dermal layer of the skin. The study found that this nutrient accelerated cell proliferation dramatically. And so Kayla began to think, if this super nutrient could rapidly accelerate the creation of new cells in the skin, could it also be used to create brand new dermal papilla cells and unpinch the flow of nutrients for women everywhere? Countless tests later, and the results were in. After receiving the Divine Locks super nutrient, the number of new dermal papillae cells had increased by 200%. In other words, the Divine Locks super nutrient is proven to unpinch the dermal papillae by rapidly creating brand new dermal papilla cells, restoring the flow of nutrients to each strand of hair on your head. The Divine Locks complex will renew the flow of vital nutrients to your hair, revitalizing the thick, stunning hair of your 20s. So if you're ready to halt the incessant shedding, if you're ready to finally look in the mirror and be overjoyed with what you see, and if you're ready to walk down the street with your hair glowing, then the Divine Locks complex is for you. Which explains why it's virtually impossible to fix your hair from the outside, no matter how many oils, creams or lotions you rub into your hair. The first thing you'll notice after trying the Divine Locks Complex is how much less hair you're leaving in the shower, on your pillow and in your hairbrush. Next you'll notice how soft and thick your hair is becoming at the roots. And if you're like most people who try the Divine Locks Complex, you'll begin to think your hair looks better than it did when you were 21. Within a month you'll notice a new improvement every time you look in the mirror. It really is this powerful. And if you're anything like me, you'll only be comfortable trying the highest quality supplements. Which is why the Divine Locks Complex is so fantastic. Because it's manufactured in the United States. In an FDA-registered, GMP-certified facility. Or to say it another way, Divine Locks Complex is manufactured to the highest possible standards. Plus, there's no side effects, like tummy aches or acne breakouts. No GMOs. And each capsule is super easy to swallow. But the best part? The price. Anyone, and I mean anyone, can afford the Divine Locks Complex. The Divine Locks Complex is a revolutionary advancement in the field of hair nutrition. It's made up of an amazing blend of organic ingredients that are great for your hair. It aids in the rejuvenation and regeneration of hair follicles. This will result in thicker, stronger hair that covers the entire top of your head. It will assist you in reviving special cells in your hair follicles that control hair development, health, and fall. In this way, it seems to be able to make you forget about all of your hair issues and concerns. We all wish for a head of hair as women. A fuller, stronger head of gleaming hair is an essential component in distinguishing our beauty and self-assurance. It has become such an integral part of our lives that an entire industry has sprung up around it, with hair lotions, creams, shampoos, and conditioners readily available. Unfortunately, none of them seem to cope with the constant hair loss and receding hairline that we experience as we age. The passage of time has a negative impact on our overall health, especially our hair. Our hair loses its integrity, color, and power as we age. We begin to wake up with hair on our pillows. Hair strands cling to everything from our bathroom towels to hair combs, curlers, and straighteners. This is yet another terrifying reminder that many of us get on a daily basis. The Divine Locks Complex seems to be the answer to all of these concerns for women. It blends herbs and nutrients to make your hair grow thicker, healthier, and prettier while also renewing hair growth cells. You'll have hair that is thicker and shinier than it was when you were younger. Let's see how this formula improves the health of your hair. Hair loses all of its vitality as a result of aging, as well as the barrage of chemicals and contaminants we face in today's environment. Our hair follicles begin to fall behind in meeting our hair's nutritional requirements. This is what causes hair loss, thinning, and other issues. The dermal papillae, which are very essential cells in your hair follicles, fold over and pinch as you get older. This prevents nutrients from reaching the hair roots, resulting in poor hair health. Your hair will gradually be deprived of the nutrients it needs to survive, and it will begin to shed. The Divine Locks Complex's special ingredients were chosen specifically to counteract this effect. The super nutrients in this formula assist you in resuming dermal papillae development in your hair follicles. This results in an overabundance of these cells and the removal of all pinched cells from the hair root. In this way, the Divine Locks Complex supplement will open up a vital pathway to your hair, allowing it to receive all of the nutrients it needs. In bald patches on your head, the Divine Locks Complex formula can stimulate new hair development. And it won't be the wispy, strand-like hair you already have, but a luscious, thick mane that glistens and shines. Your hair would be as powerful as it was in the past. You'll also recover your previous self-assurance. As previously mentioned, Kayla Rochin, a world-renowned celebrity stylist and cosmetologist, created the Divine Locks Complex formula. She'd met a lot of helpless women who were dealing with the humiliation of hair loss and she wanted to help them. This is why she teamed up with Inner Beauty and You, a well-known cosmetics company from the United States, to bring you this exclusive recipe. Inner Beauty and You is known for its honesty, dignity, and cutting-edge formulas. They've been making dietary supplements and cosmetics for 6 years, and the Divine Locks Complex is one of their most revolutionary products. To ensure the efficacy of this Divine Locks Complex supplement, the pair conducted thorough tests and studies. They've also taken precautions to ensure your safety at any stage of the manufacturing process. The rare herbs and compounds in this formula were sourced from reputable suppliers all over the world. And the Divine Locks Complex supplement is created in their state-of-the-art, FDA-approved facilities in the United States. Kayla continues to run her practice in the United States today, assisting thousands of people in regaining their hair and, with it, their self-esteem. Inner Beauty and You Cosmetics are among the most in-demand cosmetics on the market. Ingredients in Divine Locks to enhance hair health and rejuvenate hair follicles. The Divine Locks Complex contains approximately 28 powerful and natural herbs. Furthermore, the majority of these ingredients are so useful that they benefit many other aspects of your life as well. The following is a list of some of the formula's most important ingredients. Polygonum multiflorum is a multifloral plant. This plant, also known as Chinese knotweed and faux tea in the United States, has been used to avoid hair graying and reverse age-related hair loss. It's also used to boost virility and longevity, as well as treat a variety of health problems. It is, however, found in the Divine Locks Complex as the world's only feature capable of opening pinched and blocked dermal papillae. It has been discovered that it aids the body in producing more of these cells to replace the ones that have been destroyed. This compound stimulates the development of new hair in this way. Spirulina is a type of algae. Spirulina is an alga that has been used for decades to treat a variety of health problems in most Western medicine cultures. Another herb that can help you grow thicker, healthier hair is ginseng. Spirulina has been shown to increase hair growth by up to 124% in some studies. It adds depth, coverage, and shine to your hair. Palmetto, saw palmetto. Saw palmetto is a plant that has recently gained a lot of attention. According to studies, it can raise hair volume by 27%, nearly double the thickness of hair fibers, and reduce shedding. It resulted in a 60% improvement in hair consistency and an 83% reduction in greasiness and dirt accumulation. Bamboo extract and horsetail extract. This solution contains these two ingredients since they are rich in the mineral silica. Silica, UC, is known to encourage substantial hair growth in women. Up to 124% more in some cases. It is one of life's most fundamental building blocks, and thus plays an important role in hair health. It promotes the growth of a thicker mane while also reducing breakage. Diacia urtica. Urtica diacia encourages the growth of dermal papillae in hair follicles. This aids in the removal of damaged and pinched cells and the replacement of new ones. The nutrient pathway to your hair is thus opened, and your hair begins to grow. Glycine max has been shown to increase the development of dermal papillae in studies. It increased the number of such cells by up to 10% and, when combined with Urtica diacia, has been shown to significantly boost hair development. Biotin. Biotin is a crucial nutrient that is needed for a variety of bodily functions. And, in particular, hair development. However, according to recent studies, approximately 38% of all women are deficient in this compound. In the other hand, it is extremely beneficial in preventing hair loss. It stimulates the development of new hair by up to 32%. Pantothenate is a form of B vitamin. This is an effective herb for preventing hair loss. It has been shown to aid in the growth of more hair than is lost. By bringing your hair into an anagen process, it helps to maintain its length, vitality, and elegance. Alfalfa. Alfalfa has a high antioxidant content. It protects body cells from oxidative damage caused by free radicals. This is especially true of your hair. This herb battles bacteria, pesticides, and other harmful chemicals to keep the body free of toxins and chemicals. It protects your hair from premature graying due to oxidative stress, which is a significant benefit listed in this Divine Locks analysis. Peony is a flowering plant is a potent anti-inflammatory agent that will prevent any hair loss caused by inflammation. This involves inflammation caused by bacteria, infections, and toxins at both the low and high levels. This keeps hair follicles from degrading and being damaged by inflammations. Vitamin E is a strong antioxidant. Vitamin E is a vital nutrient that is needed for a variety of bodily functions. It has a major impact on your immunity, organ health, and other factors. It aids in the restoration of blood supply to the hair follicles. This ingredient also helps to increase nutrient exchange in your hair follicles. As a result, the dermal papillae become healthier and more functional. There are only a few of the formula's groundbreaking herbal ingredients. A complete list, as well as other details, can be found on all containers and the official website. The unique combination and proportion of these herbs provide significant benefits to your hair. They make it thicker, longer, and more lustrous. All women will benefit from the Divine Locks Complex, which has been specially formulated. This holds true regardless of your age, body shape, medical background, or other factors.